And because we have monsoon flood warning right now, the that's a message. I have to just get a camera where I can just do this. I have to get something that I can't get emergency messages on. So right now, because there's pretty severe flooding with the monsoons, the camera just got cut off there, and it was nothing to do with COVID. Anyway, what the heck was I even talking about? Oh, yes, just if I like to start the Hockey Bones season on top of everything else that I already mentioned. And I do have hobbies that have nothing at all to do with hockey. That was another thing I was going to say. I think that had Hockey Unreal begun in the past month or so, or at other parts maybe earlier this year, it might have been like the Whodunit Mystery channel or something like that, where it just would have been like a complete other hobby that I would have I don't know, like a booktuber, but I wouldn't want to just emulate anyone else entirely. So maybe it would be like more exclusively focused on whodunits, and because even though half the endings I find torturous and unsatisfactory, or unsatisfactory to just downright, again, torturing, I go back to them time and again. I really like whodunit mysteries. So that could have been something had I started this channel more recently. Again, I get into other things that don't have anything to do with hockey, or tabletop hockey, and that's kind of where I've been at. Oh, and stand-up comedy as well. I'm a big fan of stand-up comedy, and so I don't think I will be performing any on here, but I have actually been watching to the point where I've begun writing some of my own jokes. I don't think some of them would be very YouTube appropriate anyway. I'll just leave it at that. But so yeah, just like doing other things with my free time when I haven't been working. Anyway, so this is a blank whiteboard. This is a blank canvas that just represents, I guess, my mind at this moment. And other than that, I've just been moving my hyper flexible. I don't know if I've ever shown this in camera before. This doesn't hurt. So if you're just listening and you're not watching, you can watch right now. Trust me, I'm a wimp. If this hurt, you would hear me. This doesn't hurt. And this also, I can't give a proper thumbs up with the thumb on this hand either. I don't know, something happened and I just don't have all the cartilage there or something like that. So, but moving my weird hands around on camera and just talking and just, you know, shooting the stuff, because it's been a little while. So anyway, I don't want this to be any longer than 10 minutes. I think the other one cut off at 6-ish minutes. This one is about 3. I should probably tag and label this so that I'm not misleading anyone that it's really literally just me talking for about 10 minutes, not even playing any hockey. I guess another reason why you haven't seen hockey in the channel is because I just started playing tabletop hockey again recently. So again, I just feel like any video that I was to do, say, tonight wouldn't be up to the quality of some of my other videos. And I know, yeah. I do have a playlist called Tool Time for the if you were around in the 90s, Tim Allen. It's a take on a play on Tim Allen and Tool Time and how he just messed up royally and all of those shows within the show. The actual show was called Home Improvement, and Tim Allen or Tim Taylor on the show actually, and Tool Time was a bit on that sitcom. It was like an installment, a show within a show. So so I have that, but it'd be like that bad or worse if I did anything right now, I fear, even with like the simple games and stuff. Again, the Hockey Bones one, I know that didn't go well, but I'm feeling more normal than I have in a little while. I feel like whatever the heck happened to me a few weeks to a month ago, I think it's just the age I'm at. It's going to take me longer to get over ailments, big and small. And I've been told as well that that's going to slow, get even slower and slow practically to a standstill as I continue to age. So fun. Don't talk about your ailments with people older than you are, older than you. So, yeah, I don't know if there's any. I know that the moment again that I shut this camera off, whatever else I was thinking of would come to me. But yeah, because again, just to recap, I guess for the combination of reasons of it being way too hot here, just way too humid here. It's the humidity more than the heat. It being way too humid here, and humidity is different than heat. It's not hot as much as it is sticky, and when you're using game components, even a few months ago when I was rolling those last few games for the Hockey Bones project, and like the cardboard dice tray was getting kind of soggy from just the heat of me rolling the dice and chucking them in that tray. It's since recovered, I think, but like just even little things like that, like player cards and stuff, especially like any the inkier ones among them start kind of sticking to me. They start sticking to the inside of the plastic pockets, sheets that they're in and stuff like that. The ink starts coming off them. So it's just that time of year over here. It does get pretty ridiculously humid. So that was one reason. The condition, again, I keep the camera just to the right of my head, and so I was having trouble hearing outside, like from the side of my head, and trouble focusing because of that. And again, I just, so other hobbies, kind of, you know, things that I still could do and feel okay doing in the heat, and with how I was feeling, other things kind of took hold. But again, I'm sort of easing my way back into the tabletop hockey again, because I do love this. And so, yeah, I just wanted to do an update video, this is like graphically my least impressive video ever. So I guess if you're listening and not looking, you're not impacted by it. All right. Anyways, as always, again, even though like I confessed at the beginning of this that I'm reluctant to to check my stats, because I'm like, it shouldn't matter, you know, and so there is that. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I still do, in my own weird way, appreciate any time and any consideration that you give to anything like this, which is just my way of saying that I don't ask for anything. I know other YouTubers do, other people on YouTube do. They, you know, they say the L word, they say the S word and whatnot. I probably have a time or three in the history of this, hundreds of videos, but typically I'm the kind of person that I just, you know, I don't ask. I'm just grateful to receive. So I'll try to keep it at that. Okay, but anyway, and I don't even have a beverage with me right now, so I can't do the kind of awkward half the time probably cheers, thanks, and bye for now. But cheers, thanks, and bye for now.